a project in Foster City. Here with Roland.
Yeah.
And you just first question is like, what do you was your main concern by when you were looking for a Stucco contractor?
Main concern was a contractor that can work with the city. A lot of contractors, once they heard that we wanted to get a permit and have them go get it, they walked away. And Plastering Solutions was one of the few companies that even was willing to go to the city and get the permit. And for this particular project, it wasn't that difficult. It wasn't like a extension or a total remodel. It was just a plastering of the stucco.
Yeah, and one of the why a lot of contractors don't want to get into this kind of project is because we switched the wood siding areas, like the whole front, the second level of the house. It was all siding, right?
Right.
So a lot of demolition involved, plywood, scaffolding, and
right.
Basically on a whole new walls, right?
Right.
Plus going over the old stucco, right? Which is also a
right.
challenge for a lot of contractors because they don't want to get into it covering old stucco, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, we're looking at this finish, and it's a lot smoother than the old style finish where it had a lot of swirls in it. This just evens out the whole wall, and it goes from first story to second story. Very consistent, very high tech looking.
Yeah, I love it. I love the color that you choose. Very different from the area. Initially, you have a lighter color.
Yeah, lighter color, but dated, very dated, somewhat boring.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now this is a little bit more exciting, and it fits. In this neighborhood, the homes are worth $2 million plus.
Exactly.
So you want to have a house that's befitting of the neighborhood.
Definitely. So would you recommend Plastering Solutions for a stucco project like this?
Absolutely. One, you're willing to get the permit. Two, the results kind of speak for themselves. And the head foreman or the head PMs, worked very hard with the customer to make sure that we're satisfied. And they kept us up to date on when the teams are coming over. So we need to know that because sometimes we sleeping late.
Exactly.
And here are the workers and they can't get in, right? Or they can't work. So communication's key, and the payment schedule is also key. So we knew kind of when we have to make sure we have enough funds ready, right? And but I think overall the communication's good. The PM was on top of getting additional materials and providing us with quotes. And Sandy in the front office made sure that we were on time with our payments and knew what was coming up. And then even is it Luz?
Yeah. Luz. Yeah.
She helped me with the contract, make sure I was okay with the contract.
Yeah. So every step of the process, right? You want to make sure you understand everything, right? The scope of work, and mainly communication is always open, right? You let us know. We're always here. That when we say we're going to show up, we actually show up,
right?
And that's a big deal for us. Thank you so much, Roland. Appreciate it. And this looks awesome. I like the detail that we end up doing. There was additional belly band.
Yeah.
Big. I think it helps. And especially in these 2-story walls.
Yeah, I think if you look around the neighborhood here, other people have done put new coating of stucco, but they don't put the trim on, and I think they missed out on the opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. I love it. Thanks so much.
All right.
Appreciate it. All right.